and welcome to A Better Place. Today we will be continuing with our program where we will be discussing postpartum with our special guest, Nurse Yanga, a practicing midwife. Stay tuned as we will be right back.
Wants the same nail color day after day?
Not me.
New Revlon Top Speed Nail Enamel. Cool color with a built-in top coat that sets in just 60 seconds.
With Revlon, you can change your mind again and again and again.
New Revlon Top Speed Nail Enamel.
Are you ready to jump?
Yeah, I've got the very pretty insurances parachute.
Is that a good quality parachute?
I don't know, but all the things they told me about it sounded very pretty.
Well, okay then. Let's do this.
Hey, 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 hey,
Gotcha! Hey, I've got you, man. Relax. I've got you.
I gotta get myself one of those Henderson Insurances parachutes.
The right coverage when you need it.
Nurse Yanga, we have talked about your experiences as a midwife and especially your experiences with helping persons deliver their babies. We want to talk now about postnatal care and postpartum. Could you explain to us exactly what is postpartum?
Postpartum is the period after the woman delivery. That period we call postpartum. In the postpartum, a lot of things can happen with the mother, because then we have to take care good of the mother to see if the blood pressure is good, if the mother don't bleeding a lot, and we have to check how the breastfeeding is coming up. If the breastfeeding coming up, and help her, that will be done.
Okay. Okay, so you've touched on the breastfeeding, which is a very important topic and a topic that I think we're going to stress on a lot in this program, because I have given birth to 2 children and I have breastfed both of them. As a matter of fact, I'm still breastfeeding my daughter and she's going to be 18 months.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We know that after a woman has given birth, it is recommended for them to breastfeed immediately after they have given birth. What are the reasons for this?
Normally, as soon the baby born, we can put it on the breast, because then the suck reaction is higher. Then if you put the baby on the breast, you see that the baby goes sucks very good. The next day, the baby is a little drowsy, sleeping, because passing through all those pain that the mother passed, because when the mother gets contraction, the baby is squeezing in the belly too. Then the next day, the baby will sleep more. Then you have to wake the baby up every 2 hours to put the baby on the breast. To stimulate the breast, the milk comes. How often the baby suck, how better for you, because how more milk you get.
Okay, so the milk coming or the expression of the milk is better the more the baby is put on the breast, the more milk you will produce. That's basically what you're saying?
Yes, and the breastfeeding is the best one. No? Look, the breastfeeding, you walk with your breast. You don't have to walk with bottles, water, and all those things. It's very hygienic. From your body straight in the mouth of the baby. Very clean, hygienic, and have all the vitamins that the baby really need to grow.
Yeah, because that is what I was going to ask you. Why is it said, or do doctors and midwives and gynecologists recommend breastfeeding? Why is it said that breastfeeding or breast milk is the best milk?
But they have all the vitamins, and if you as mother have some kind of sickness like cold or so, your body make antibody, the baby get it from the breast too. and the baby is well protected 3 months. That's why after 3 months, sometimes you heard that the doctor will tell you, give the baby some vitamins, give the baby some other milk with vitamins in. But normally it's well protected the 3 months, and after 3 months we start to give the baby the injection to protect the baby.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. How long is a mother recommended to breastfeed?
So long as our mother could. I drink my breastfeeder till 5 years. I go to school and come back and ask my mommy a little bit.
Until 5 years?
Until 5 years.
Wow, that is a bit long. And I thought, I'm being ridiculed and laughed at for going 2 years and 2 months.
Yeah, but the most people go like 2 years. But if you can, some people, if you can go till 9 months, it's good. But how longer you go, how better for the child. How more the child, you see, if you continue to give the baby, let the baby suck, the breast continue to come.
Right, the milk continues to come.
Because if you don't let the baby suck, then the milk stops. Normally, after they get the baby, it's very painful when you breastfeed the baby. You feel your womb
is contracting.
Exactly. Yes. And then the most of the women stop to give breastfeeding.
Yeah. Because you know what? We hear a lot of myths that oh, the baby's not getting enough milk, and that's why I have to give the baby the bottle. I am not producing enough milk. When the baby has finished sucking, it's crying. That's because, you know, she hasn't gotten, or he hasn't gotten enough. That's why I have to give the bottle. But I can talk from my experience. You know, I was also encouraged to maybe give the bottle, but because I read a lot about it, and also I had a doctor, Dr. Swanston Mead is my house doctor, who told me and encouraged me to continue breastfeeding, and said to me, don't listen to what they're saying. You're reading up on it and you have the best knowledge. You are producing enough milk.
Exactly.
And if the child cries, you put the child on the breast, the more the child sucks, the more milk is going to come. So don't think because the child is crying they didn't get enough milk, maybe they want the comfort. Continue with it. So is there any truth to that the baby doesn't get enough milk, and that's why you have to give the bottle as extra milk?
No. The baby get enough milk because the breast is making the amount what the baby needs. You see, sometimes the baby is sucking and then the baby fall asleep. But the problem is, when the baby fall asleep, you have to wake the baby up. The baby have to suck 15 minutes each breast. The baby can, if you suck only 15 minutes one breast and go sleep, then after 1 o'clock the baby wake up to get the other one. That's the problem.
That's why.
Some people, you have to sit down, look at a quiet place, sit down half hour to feed your baby, and the baby have to be awake. The baby can, some people have the nipple in the mouth of the baby, and the baby with the eyes closed, and the baby don't suck.
Right.
You are not feeding your baby like that.
Right,
the baby has to be awake. The baby have to suck 30 minutes, 15 minutes each breast. When you finish with the first one, you put the baby on your shoulder, let the baby burp, and put the baby on the other one.
Together again.
A good party, a splash of red wine, a lingering memory. So we invented our Scotch-Brite Easy Erasing Pad that cleans surfaces, and with a flip, the white polymeric foam erases ingrain stains forever. Scotch-Brite, smart, simple and clean.
Man, I'm supposed to take my girl out to dinner this weekend. I'm so broke, man.
Man, I used to have those same problems, you know. But since I got my whip company card, when I take my lady out, I even get something back, you know.
Get something back? But you're a lucky fella.
I took your mind out the gutter, man. What I mean is, with whip company I get back 1% on every purchase I make. With this card, I can spend in guilders and use it throughout the Netherlands and TDs. Instead of paying 1% of the dollar credit card, now I get 1% back on every purchase I make at the end of the year.
What? I gotta get myself a Compaleon card.
Man, but let's go.
Let me go. Man, now my lady's birthday gonna be a real celebration.
At least now with Whip Compaleon, I know you're gonna get something back.
The Whip Compaleon credit card with limits as low as 500 guilders. You don't have to walk with cash, and it is accepted by practically all businesses. The Whip Compaleon is the first guilder credit card that can be afforded by anyone.
Would you or could you give us some examples of what a proper diet would be for a breastfeeding mom?
Well, breastfeeding mom is very normal. You have to eat healthy, very healthy, a lot of fruit, vegetable. You have to drink a lot because your body is produce a lot of water in form from milk that you can put them in again because you know you make the food for the baby. And you have to eat very, very healthy. Healthy is normal. If you eat healthy, if you vegetable, you eat your fruit, that is the healthy things that we have to
I
eat.
know, for example, when I was breastfeeding, I was told that you have to drink malt, you have to drink more milk, you have to drink chocolate milk. These are the things that would help you produce milk. And the pediatrician told me, that's crazy. All you have to drink is a lot of water and you will produce milk. What do you have to say about that?
Normally, we advise our patient to drink chocolate because it produces milk. Our old people always say eat a lot of fish, like salt fish, but if you have high blood pressure, you can't do that.
Right.
That make a lot of milk. Then there are different vegetable too, especially the dark green leaf vegetable that have the iron in, they give you a lot of milk too.
Okay.
But the water, you can miss the water because your body needs that.
Right, so you need to drink a lot of water.
The other thing that I always tell my patient, a lot of doctor is against that, but I don't worry because I know that St. Martin is very hot, and I tell them, if you breastfeed your baby, you have to do it every 2 hours, and after 1 hour, the baby wake up and cry, give the baby a little bit of water. And then wait till the 2 hours to feed the baby. Because we self drink a lot, we self feel thirsty. I think that the baby is feel that too.
Right. Is it true that a mother should eat more food in order to have a continuous flow of milk when they're breastfeeding? So they should eat like double?
No. Neither if you are pregnant you eat double, neither if you breastfeed you eat double. You have to eat normal, you have to eat healthy. The only thing, healthy.
Okay. And would you say that a mother can give her child gas if she doesn't eat on time or if she doesn't eat sufficient when breastfeeding?
Yeah, they said that it is possible. They said it is possible because...
But my house doctor, for example, has always told me that is nonsense. She said because you cannot transfer your gas to your child. The only way that you would be able to transfer that gas through the breast milk is if you eat foods that could help, right, that has gas.